we have some more amazing reveals.
Take a look at who I am now. I'm stronger than ever. And if you ever doubt it, then you should've known better.
My name is Large Bulls, the best announcer in the West. Maxime asked me to promote this amazing playmat because today we did get the beautiful Meg. And so I was asked to plug. Without further ado though, in the stream we saw full art Bobo. Yes, in this format you actually have to think whether you attack or not. So being able to play around damage is major. Therefore Bobo has been an amazing card the past few months. Seeing it in full art is pretty cool. But the question is, do we get it in English? I don't know. Then we saw XVRs. Beautiful cards. Too bad I don't care about any of these clans. Then we saw the new markers, which look amazing. Let's hope they also come in My Glorious Justice, so my boy Baskirk and my boy any Aqua Force unit but Maelstrom can also shine. Then we got card reveals, and boy are they cool, apart from this first one, which was pretty tame. Sunset Edge Duskblade, auto on R. When the attack it boosted hits a Vanguard, cost Counterblast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and bind it face down. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, draw a card. It is an on-hit, therefore ass. If it's not ass on release, it will surely be ass a few months later. However, then we get into the actual amazing reveals. We have our Tick Boy, our Proud Cloud, our King of the West and the King of the Sea, Obadaiah. Jesus fucking Christ. Act on V. Once per turn, cost Counterblast 1 and turn a card from your G-Zone face up. Search your deck for up to 5 cards, put them into your drop zone, shuffle your deck, call up to 2 cards from your drop zone to R for each face-up card in your G-Zone, and they get power plus 5k. So this is a straight-up upgrade to Nitros. It is better than that card in every single way. However, sometimes you will have to think, do I need to Gouache, who will maybe build a full field because I've been using Rough Seas Banshee so much, or do I go into Obadaiah to set up my drop zone? The interesting thing is, mill 5 specific cards basically sets up your drop zone for whatever you want to do the coming turns. If Grand Blue ever gets some insane loop, this boy will just set it up for free. Then we got Progenitor Dragon of Deep Sea, Balanana something. Again, same skills as always with the free striding and all that shit, but its actual skill, auto on V. When your opponent's Guardian is placed, discard a grade 1 or less card from your hand and retire that Guardian. The interesting thing is, it says when your opponent's Guardian is placed, not from hand, so it can also cuck G guards. I don't see this dragon actually being all that amazing at this point in time, unless your opponent is very close to dying. Also note that it does not stop Sentinels, because Sentinels effect activate on being placed. Even if you retire them, you still don't negate said effect. However, this is definitely scary in quite some situations, so a definite include into Megalanica decks. Unless you're Grand Blue because you have 0 field. Then we get to the controversial dragon, who is actually much worse than you may first think. Progenitor Dragon of Regal Bird, Megaloma for the Zoo Nation. Again, same skill as always, but the second one, Auto V. When placed, discard 2 cards from your hand, and for 1 time during the next turn, when you would lose, return all of the cards from your hand and damage zone to your deck and shuffle it. Put 5 cards from the top of your deck into your damage zone and end that turn instead. So essentially, when you use this Stride and the next turn your opponent is killing you, you instead say no. You put your entire hand and damage zone into the deck, shuffle, deal yourself 5 damage, your opponent ends their turn, so here you are. Whoa, this thing makes you invincible. And that is true in a sense, because you do end your turn after that skill. However, it's now your turn and you have 1 card in hand. And remember, last turn, you actually didn't do anything apart from striding this boy. So not only did you have a garbage turn of doing nothing, you also now have a turn with only 1 card in hand. So sure, you prolonged a loss, but you're more than likely still gonna lose. This card would be absolutely busted if you didn't discard your hand, but alas. I know many idiots will already call this broken without learning to read. Next up, we have the beautiful SGRs, and boy are they amazing looking. What's also great is by having these as the highest rarity bump in a case, the other ones, the regular GRs of these dragons, will likely be easier to pull, therefore making them affordable. Besides, you usually will only want to run 1 anyway. Next up, we also saw a double R, which says GB1, when your Vanguard attacks, put it into the soul, plus 10k and draw a card. Now, if this were an act, it would be absolutely insane, because we can assume every single clan gets this kind of card. Every single clan would have a Rough Seas Banshee, but since it's on attack, Heh. I mean, it's fine to have a skill on your cards again, but I'm not sure how game-changing this really is. Only time and testing will tell. Also, apparently, there are more rarities, in the sense that you can have beautiful golden foiling on these double Rs and also on your triple Rs. So happy hunting yet again. That is all for today. Hope you found this very interesting and stay subscribed or else. Yeah.